Hello and welcome, it's Andy's product review, and today I'm quite excited. I am actually a fan of Hohem. I've got two of their gimbals right now. I love them because basically you can put this on the side and this will attach to my scooter, and of course it means that you're filming hands-free. I have two. I have the mobile one as well, so I have the mobile phone version, and I am very impressed. I know if you watch my videos, you'll know that I was not very impressed to start with because they did not include a cable, and there was a big argument about that. I had then in the end the Hohem sent me cables that I had to pay postage for, so they were free. But I noticed that I've got really excited again. It's the iSteady Pro 4, yes. And as far as my research is concerned, they put the cables in the box, so no more hassle. Now, they have changed the colour. It's not just a plain white box. It's a very nice orange and black. On the back you've got all sorts of information you need to know. I don't really need to know any of that, so I'm not going to look at it. What we'll do is we'll have a look at opening up and seeing what's inside. That's a live microphone. Hopefully there will be a gimbal inside. Right, let's have a look at this. This is the box. Very nice. As I say, it's orange and black. On the black you've got the various options it can deal with. 14 hours battery, built-in power bank. You can charge up your phone. It is compatible with GoPro 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Although, as I've been told by Hohem themselves, my Hero 4, you cannot control it from the gimbal because it does not have Bluetooth. It does the DJI Osmo and Insta1 and the R1R. So that's the cameras. Obviously any other action camera of a similar size, it will do those as well. In the box, which end did I open it? I opened it just to make life a little bit easier. There we go. Now there is a standard thing with Hohem. They would seem to put them in a lovely case, a lovely carrying case. So we have this nice zipped case, and then inside we have the manual. Don't want that. The usual. This is the usual tripod. It's not brilliant, man. It seems to be too short. I would like to see them a little bit longer, the legs. We have the various cables that you need. They have included, yes they have, brilliant. So they've included the USB micro and the USB-C. That was the argument I had with them about not including the mini USB, because I wanted the mini. This one is the charging cable, USB to USB-A, and then of course we have the gimbal itself. There is a quick start guide there if you're not familiar with how they work. Right, this feels the same as the old one. The Hero, the iSteady 2, which is the other one I have, which is this one here. This is the iSteady, and on that you have the on that one is the Hero 4 with the scooter bracket on it, so I can lock it onto my mobile scooter. I've also put this strap on this so that when I've got it on the scooter it won't fall off. I've had 2 cases when it fell off and the bracket broke, so just as added security. So this one obviously has the quarter 20 screw, the same, and also the charging ports are here under this little plastic rubber thing. So you have your USB charging ports, and it's a USB-C now, whereas the other one was a USB mini micro. Can't remember which. The trigger on the back, usual joystick for moving up and down, left and right, pitch, and also start stop button, and on off and mode button. The usual modes for a gimbal, so you can lock various axes. You can do up and down, left and right, or lock them all. So it's a very standard gimbal. On this side you've got the lights that tell you how many batteries you have, how much battery space you have. That's 3 lights is 75%. It probably needs to be charged up. Then we have this. This is where you put the camera, and on the back there is the connection device via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi that you can connect to your camera, namely the Hero 10, 9, 8, 7 and 6 and 5. I don't think 4 and 3, they don't work. There is a hidden socket in there that you can put that cable, whichever cable it is, this one. So you put one of these cables, depending on your action camera, you can put that in there and it will charge the camera, except for the newer cameras, the newer Hero cameras, because they have the charging port on this side as opposed to this side, which means that when you do try and fit cable, you can see there, it doesn't actually work because the plug is hidden away. There is a solution to that, which I will do if I ever get a Hero 10, 9, 8. As it is, I am waiting for a Hero. No, I'm not. I'm waiting for a DJI Osmo. I'm going to be putting an Osmo in this gimbal. I've decided that Osmo is the better of the bunch. I don't particularly like the Hero latest ones because they have their buttons all completely wrong place, and of course it means that you cannot even turn it on without moving it out of the gimbal. So you have to put it in the gimbal after you've started it and let it away using the remote control. I don't know. I think there is this button here, the red button. If you have it linked up to your camera, you can press that and it will start the camera, start recording, and then when you press it, it will end recording and turn it off. So that's pretty good. That's a bit like the remote control that I've got for the Hero 4. This is supposed to be a new locking system. Obviously, I have never used this before, but the locking system is that red button that you pull out and lift off. you put your camera in and then you lock it in place. Like that. It's got the branding on it, which I like. So iSteady 4, and this one has Pro 2. Yes, and I am very impressed with the iSteady now. I particularly like the idea that they do have this quarter 20 on it. However, what would be better if they move those ports either down or around to the other side, because they're in the way. As you can see from this one, if you want to use the charging port there, you can't, because it's blocked by that device. You can charge it, luckily, because that's further down. Now, my solution to that problem, I have this extra device, which it's actually designed for the Osmo gimbal, but you screw it into the hole, and then what I would do is I would put the bracket onto there, and it would actually bring it away from the gimbal itself, and obviously then it would allow you to use the charging port there. So that's my plan, and of course the trigger is disappointingly not changed. It still will not do. You can do one click to reset the position, 2 clicks to bring it round to the front, and the idea there is if you hold it, then you have an action mode. Not sure, never used it, so I don't know. But I did see somebody mention 3 clicks, which would give you selfie mode. Having discussed this with Hohem, they have said that they cannot do it. I would argue the toss about that, but I'm not them, and it is disappointingly annoying, because if you want to have it facing you, you have to actually use the joystick to get it round. But if you want it to face the front, you can just double click, boom, and it's there, facing the front. So it would be a lot better if you could maybe triple click and bring it round to you. But that's something that they say cannot do at the moment. I'm sure they could, but they obviously don't. So I'm looking forward to the DJI Osmo coming. Is Osmo Action 1, that's the original. It's not the newer one, which is nearly £500. And I'm not paying that. It's far too small as well. It would be more of a spy camera. So the DJI Osmo is something I looked at. It could be very, very good for my scooter. And this is when I'm using the Hero 4, and obviously with the stabilization from the gimbal, it does have some shake when you go over bumps and things, whereas the DJI Osmo, you can have rock steady turned on as well as the gimbal. So hopefully the outcome would be a very, very stable picture, and I'm looking forward to trying it. Also, the other thing I like about the Osmo Action is that there's no fisheye. That you can turn that off. You can get rid of the fisheye, which is obviously a big problem with the Hero 4. And I'm reluctantly upgrading because I love my Hero 4, and I haven't really found a camera that can equal it, like with audio and visual. Most cameras, they're either good video or they're good audio, and they're never together. The Osmo, the benefit of that is that you can have an external mic, and of course what I'll be doing with that is I will be using my Rode wireless mic, and that is where I'm going to be putting on the bracket, there's going to be the wireless receiver, because the wireless receiver has a 3.5 jack, and that goes directly into the Osmo bottom of it, because there's a special adapter that you can use. Most of the cameras that offer the microphone thing, they take up the USB port, so you can't charge it. Whereas this one, the Action, you can charge and you can have audio. So I think that's a benefit, plus all the rest of it. I don't really know why I haven't seen it before, but I'm about 2 years late. I didn't really like to buy it because I just thought DJI are cashing in on the Hero market, and it would never be as good as Hero with the one that I've got. But I've been wrong, so I'm wrong on that. Of course, it sounds like it's going to be 100% better. So there we go. I will come back with you in a minute and we'll have some footage from the iSteady Pro 4. We're going to go through. Again, it's a very dark house. I can hardly see that. That's my scooter. So what we'll do is we'll go in the kitchen. I'll put on the main light, which is the LED. So we can look at my water. We're on, I think we're on wide angle. It doesn't look as wide as the GoPro. And the picture's gone off now. Do we just turn round? It doesn't go round that way. So this is this on my shelf. I tell you what, it's quite a nice looking camera, to be honest with you. It's got 4K Wi-Fi. I got no idea. I think a Bluetooth connection would have been better, basically because of the camera. Have a good day.